Hello everyone, welcome to this series on the history of English literature, and in this video we are going to discuss Old English prose. Introduction. Old English prose marks a foundational period in the development of English literature characterized by its efforts to establish a written tradition and preserve historical records. Key figures such as King Alfred, Ælfric, Wulfstan, and the Chronicles of Anglo-Saxon Chronicle made significant contributions during this era, reflecting the social and political changes of their times. Alfred, the father of English prose. King Alfred, often hailed as the father of English prose, played a pivotal role in the early development of English literature. Distressed by the declining state of learning and the depredations of the Danes, Alfred initiated a series of translations of important Latin texts into Old English. These translations aimed to encourage learning among the clergy and the general populace. Alfred's major works include translations of Pastoral Care by Pope Gregory, History of the World by Orosius, Ecclesiastical History by Bede, Consolation of Philosophy by Boethius, Soliloquies by St. Augustine. It should be mentioned here that the authorship of his translation on Bede's work is disputed, but Alfred's prose style, though not polished by modern standards, was straightforward and aimed at clear communication. His translations and original expansions reflect his considerable natural ability as an artist and his commitment to reviving learning. Ælfric, the prolific churchman. Ælfric, a prominent churchman who became abbot of Eynsham in 1005, is best known for his extensive contributions to Old English prose. His works include Catholic Homilies, two series of sermons intended for delivery by priests, Lives of the Saints, written before 998. This third series of sermons details the lives of various saints. Translations from the scriptures. Ælfric's translations aimed to make biblical texts accessible to the English-speaking clergy and laity. Ælfric's prose is noted for its flowing and vigorous style, skillfully converting complex thoughts into narrative form. His work often incorporates alliteration and a natural, easy flow that reflects his literary prowess. Wulfstan, the vigorous preacher. Wulfstan, Bishop of Worcester and Archbishop of York, was another significant figure in Old English prose. His most famous work, Sermo Lupi ad Anglos, showcases his powerful and forceful style. Wulfstan's prose is characterized by repetition of ideas, alliterative elements, a fluent and powerful delivery. Wulfstan's homilies, both signed and attributed, highlight his brilliance as a preacher and his ability to engage and influence his audience through compelling rhetoric. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle is a vital historical document that chronicles the history of England from the early medieval period. Likely inspired by Alfred, the Chronicle exists in several manuscripts, with the most important being the A or Parker and the E or Lord manuscripts. The Chronicle's entries vary in style, ranging from simple notices to elaborate narratives and descriptions. Significant features of the Chronicle include detailed accounts of local events and miscellaneous items, varying perspectives and attitudes towards events, character studies such as the depiction of William the Conqueror. An extract from the Annal for 1086 illustrates the stylistic features of the Chronicle, emphasizing the blend of straightforward narration and descriptive detail. Conclusion. Old English prose, with its foundational contributions from Alfred, Ælfric, Wulfstan, and the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, laid the groundwork for the development of English literature. These early works not only preserved the cultural and historical narratives of the time, but also showcased the evolving artistry of English prose. So this was the discussion on the Old English prose. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other aspect. Until then, goodbye and thank you.